God, Shalom Israel with I.S.U.P.K. Start out 1 West Harlem, 125th Street, New York. I mean, as y'all know, since 1969, we're under command of GEN.YAHANNA. Right. Listen, man, today is the Lashawan Qadash, the Holy Tongue. So, what we're going to get into today is just to give y'all a little insight of what we're going to be going through. As y'all know, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 21 says, prove all things. Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 3 to 9. Chapter 9, Zephaniah, chapter 3, verse 9 says the Lord will turn to us a pure language. And he has done that for Lashawan Qadash, the I.S.U.P.K, all right, the Hebrew, man, the Holy Tongue. So today we're going to recap the 12 tribes, what they mean, who they are, and writing it out in the ancient and the Assyrian. For everybody, for those of y'all that's online, I'm going to post a call-in number. From now on, I finally got it approved by the general, all right? From now on, Akim and Akwafi, y'all can call in. Call in. I'm going to have y'all state your alphabet. Then you can ask your question. You know what I mean? You can type your question, but I want you to call in so we can talk to you. You be a part of this class, man. We're having a test next week on the 12 tribes. Who they are. Oh, man. Writing it in the ancient and the Assyrian. All right? You hear me, Tamayum? No. Stay with me. I know my brother, we ain't forget about you, like I said. All right, so Akim and Akwafi, let me pull this class up. I believe I just had it up. Give me 1 second. Bear with me. Okay, Most High in Christ. Shalom, sis. All right. Let me pause this feed real quick. All right, Israel. Let's get into the Hebrew. I ain't trying to be like Michael with my one glove, but I don't know what happened to the other one. We continue to rock. We learned that at Hebrew Academy, all right? He keeps it rolling. I mean, don't think I'm trying to mimic Mike. Salakia. We can keep the class in order. Salakia. Shemayakim. I mean, let's keep the class in order. The Bible says do everything in order. I mean, so with that, you're going to get the class started. You're going to get the brothers and sisters a little bit of time online. I'm going to read this to y'all real quick. Lashawan Qadash. This is a brief history of the Lashawan Qadash. It says Lashawan Qadash, the Holy Tongue, Hebrew. So like a Holy Tongue, which is Hebrew, is the father of all tongues, of all languages on the earth, which means tongues. I mean, all tongues, which means language, is the same thing of the earth. In the beginning, Hebrew was the only language spoken by all nations. As the Tower of Babel, the Most High confounded, it's like at the Tower of Babel, the Most High confounded their language, that they may not understand each other. From that time, all nations started speaking different languages, all right? From the Tower of Babel, when the Lord confounded their language, at that time they started speaking different languages. Salah, who was living during the time of the Tower of Babel, named his son Eber because he kept the language from the past. Eber in the Hebrew is I-bar, meaning from the past or past, all right? With that being said, the word Eber is the Hebrew word I-bar, which means past. And you can read about this in Genesis chapter 11, verse 1, verse 6 to 7. Also in Genesis chapter 10, verse 21 to 25. All right? I wanted to read that to y'all real quick. That was just a brief history. There's more on it, but we're going to get into the class. All right? So, let me check the class online real quick, Akim and Akwafi. All right, I know that I may not have this class every week broadcasting. I mean, but for sure, or the Akim and Akwafi in Philadelphia. I mean, We will be going step by step and nationwide if I get it, if I'm just so happen to be teaching it and y'all can see. I mean, but I make sure the times when I broadcast, I recap what we're gonna go over with the I.S.U.P.K and I.S.U.P.K that's that wasn't here in the Philly class with us. All right. So with that being said, we're gonna get into speaking them sentences real soon. Right now, I'm gonna take you through the baby steps. This basic stuff, man. Basic stuff you should know. You should know the 12 tribes. You should know who they are.
Right.
We're gonna take the test next week. After that, we're gonna start on the nations. You should know who the nations are. I mean, how to say their names in Hebrew. And then from there, Lord willing, and I got it for y'all too. I got how to say Lord willing, man. Okay. Now what I'm gonna say to y'all is what the Lord wants, He appoints. All right. Now, but I'm gonna get that to you after I'm done this. So in Philly, we're gonna go step by step, and nationwide, whenever I get the chance to teach or fill in for the general, we're gonna go step by step, and I'll recap the last week if I broadcast, and we're gonna get into forming these sentences and speaking this Hebrew, man.
Right.
Brother, I can't wait to start rapping in Hebrew. I ain't even a damn rapper. I made beats in the book, but I'm gonna rap something in Hebrew. All right. A brother that left the truth, he said the prayer in Hebrew, and he formed it into a rap when the Lord had the Spirit on him, and that was not me before he left the truth like a coward. But it was nice, and I can't wait to do the same thing. Know what I mean? So with that being said, Israel, you understand? Let me give to y'all before we start the class what the Lord wants. All right, I'm gonna say it right now, and we're gonna write it out later at the end of the class. It's Ma. You can say it Ma Yahweh, because Ma M-A-H is what. You can say Ha Yahweh, because Ha is the. So like, we don't gotta write it now. I don't want them to write it now. Okay. The water, I really appreciate it. So I want to sing it for the end of the class because I want to get through the lesson. I mean, that was true brotherhood to water, so I just want to say it for him right now. Is Ma, meaning what? Ha is the. Yahweh is the Lord's name, the Most High power. Okay? Ra-Tazah is spelled like Ra-Tazah, but it's Ra-Tazah because the Tazah and the I is connected. Yah-Wah-I. All right? Now, to say it out is, you can say it two different ways. You can say it, my Yahweh, Ra-Tazah, Yahweh-I. Or you can say, you can say, Maha Yahweh, Ra-Tazah, Yahweh-I. Meaning, what the Lord wants, He appoints. Or you can say, what Most High, without the Ha in it, meaning the, you can say, what Most High wants, He appoints. Because you're saying His name, Yahweh. You don't have to say, Hi Yahweh. I mean, it's still the same thing. It's still the Most High power. It's two ways to say it for Israel. Some people might want to say, Maha Yahweh, Ra-Tazah, Yahweh. Some people might want to say, Ma Yahweh, Ra-Tazah, Yahweh. But the Lord wants, He appoints. We're going to write that at the end of class, all right? So let me check the class real quick. Oh, man, there we go. We got some students in the class now. We ain't so lonely no more. Barak, what's up, brother? Shalom. Yakal Lahad Quatazah. Shalom, sis. My man Ken, I ain't gonna say slave name. What's good? What's good? Shalom, sis Megan. Shalom, sis Kawabaf. Mordecai. Damn, I was gonna name my son that, man. Listen, I'm gonna make me some more babies, and I'm gonna name it after you, brother. Mordecai. That's Mordecai. If y'all didn't know, that's his uncle, right? Mordecai. Damn right. I'm telling you, that's my next son, Lord willing. No sweat, man. He was Chopper Benjamin like me, man. Well, I'm Chopper Benjamin like him. That's our forefathers. I mean, I.S.U.P.K, Kapatazah, Shalom, sis. Yolanda, Shalom. I won Yala. Shalom. Y'all Bashim, y'all Shah Brakatah. Out there in Texas, all right? Shalom. So with that being said, like I said, Israel, we doing the days. We gonna recap last week. And for those of y'all, I mean, my Ottawan, they don't have to do it. But for those of y'all that's under 1,000, we will be doing the test next week if I'm teaching this class on the 12 tribes of Israel in order, what their names mean. And you got to write it in the ancient and in the Hebrew. And you can call in. I'm glad I remember. General Kabbalah, granted, General Kobalamov, Alawat Kobalamov, Yahweh, General Kobalamov, he appointed Awafia, myself, Officer Marah, Quatazian Marah, to be able to do this, all right? So let me type this in right here. This is the call-in number, Akim and Aquafim. Y'all can see it. I just put it up real big on the screen. I mean, real quick. Just so y'all can see it. This is the call-in number 515-605 515-605-9379. That's the call-in number for all the Akim and Aquafim, if y'all can see it. Call in, man. When you post your question, type in your question and call in. And remember to do this. You gotta press the number 1 so we can know you got a question, or else you would just be calling in for nothing, and I wouldn't know that you got a question. I mean, so you have to press the number 1. Once again, I ain't got my razor on me. 515-605-9379. Press the number 1. All right. I mean, yeah, kind of.
You are.
Right, kind of one time. For why? That's actually what my name means. If y'all didn't know, my name means razor in Hebrew. All right. Now, with that being said, we check the blog talk just in case anybody called in. Let's get it started, man. We're gonna be recapping the 12 tribes. We ain't giving the whole breakdown. We're just gonna have everybody come up, write it. Know what I mean, write what they name mean, write it in order, what their names mean, and write it in the ancient and in the Assyrian. All right. So with that being said, Trooper, you up? Trooper Yeshaya, you can turn the camera back around to the board. I'll tell you what's the vibe. It's a lot of Akim for our view of myself. Turn it all the way around. Don't mess with it. Just keep turning it around. There we go. Perfect. Bring it back a little bit. So you can see like there we go. Perfect. Matter of fact, can you try to get the whole this whole thing in, but keep the whole board in? There we go. I hope I ain't bugging you too much. Most High Christ. Let's get this thing rolling. 12 tribes. This is a recap. I ain't gonna give it to you. I want to see if you know it. Where you mess up at, I help you out. Where you don't mess up at, is where you don't mess up at.
Slice, if I could. You want me to write down the tribes and then the ancient.
Yep, there we go. Write down the tribes, what their names mean. Now, matter of fact, just because it's a recap, I'm gonna give you what their names mean. Y'all go home and study it. And next week we're gonna have that test, Lord willing. All right. So, first one up is Judah. Yahweh in the Hebrew.
You want me to write the
huh?
You want me to write what they are, who they are?
I want now if you can.
Let
me see. Let me just take a look at the screen real quick. Can you make Judah a little bit bigger? So basically, write it enough so you can only fit like six names on there. I mean, I'm gonna give them time to copy it down. So Judah, all right. Negroes. Nope. Oh yeah, damn right. You got it. Go ahead. Do how you gonna do it. Judah's the Negroes. Now you have to write what their names mean. Their name, Judah, or the tribe of Yahweh. Now, this for right now. Yeshaya, hold up. This for right now. I want you to put right where you had that at. I just want you to put what it means. It means Yahweh, thank you.
Yahweh, thank you.
Right. Yahweh, thank you. That's what it means. right? And then you can proceed to do it how you was about to do it.
Kind of concept.
You can actually put it put the Hebrew and the Assyrian under it. I like how you did that too.
Kind of concept.
All right, I'm just gonna I'm giving it to y'all for this week. But next week, you can. But from this week to next Friday, you can take it home, study it. You're gonna get that test, man. And when y'all call in, okay, for everybody that's outside of Philly, I can't really do too much. But when you call in, I expect you to know it. Lord willing, you ain't reading off the paper. I'm just gonna say that. Lord willing, you ain't reading off the goddamn paper. But if you are, so be it. Everybody else, we one body. Ephesians 4:4. The brothers who don't know it, that's new to the class, they can get it when you call in and you state it. And also this, I'm gonna have everybody state their alphabet when they call in with their question. You're gonna state your alphabet first. That's traditional. That's how General Kabbalah was doing it in the other class. And you're gonna state your alphabet. Damn right, damn right. So wait, let me get the Negroes.
Benjamin.
How it thinks as an ancient and the Assyrian. Okay, yeah, Syrian is jammed up.
Oh, it's like.
Do you know what's jammed up in it? Right now, if I didn't know what you was writing, that would say Yahayada instead of Yahawada. Because Yahweh looks like a Yah. All right?
Oh, okay, concept.
So now your Hebrew is perfect. Like the formation and everything. Most High in Christ.
Concept.
All right. We got three people. All right. Have you do one more.
Have
you do one more. Let me check the class out. Damn right. Most High in Christ. Let's Philly for life. Okay, I would like to know how the ancient Hebrew was recovered. Okay, the white man is the devil. That's first.
Right.
That's right. All right. The white man, he's the devil. That's first and foremost.
Right.
But the white man, he started to uncover the Hebrew. He found it different places. It's in the book Lost Tribes of the Promised Lands, where they came and Christopher Columbus and all them cats that encountered the Native American Indians, so-called. They realized that they were speaking Hebrew, and he spoke the credo of Hebrew, and the credo of the Israelites in Hebrew, which is Shema Yashala, Yahweh Eloheinu Yahweh Ka. And they knew that matched the actual Israelites. And Christopher Columbus knew they was Israelites. He just, the white man is the devil. He's a liar.
That's right.
He's a wicked lying bastard. All right. We check out the Facebook feed. Shalom, Facebook, Salak. I ain't even check y'all feed out, man. Can't be doing that to Facebook. For those of y'all on Facebook, that once again, y'all can call in there as well. 515-605-9379. You can call in there as well. And you can get in this class too, man. You state your Hebrew alphabet. So can somebody click to go live on Facebook? We ain't even live.
Come.
That was my fault, Akim. And I quaff him. I quaff Yun. You good? You good, money? Can you turn it all the way down? Hey, Shalom, Facebook. How about Shimei Al-Shabrakatah? Yahweh Shema Al-Tham by Shimei Al-Shah. So Lashawan Qadash, the Hebrew class. Right. You're going to be getting it in, all right? So we started the Facebook a little late. But don't sweat. Yeshaya, you up on the board? So, right now you got the tribe of Judah. Judah means Yahweh thank you. It's Yahweh die in the Hebrew. And then the Negroes, so-called Negroes, all right? Let's get the tribe of Benjamin. The tribe of Benjamin. Damn right. Tribe of Benjamin, the West Indies. But to answer the sister question, the white man, Okay, I'm not sure if there's a brother or a sister. Let's say the other Jew. Shalom, the other Jew, y'all by Shem Shabbat or Yahweh Shema al-Tham by Shem Yahweh Shah. So, the white man, he started to uncover the archaeology, which he already knew. I mean, like he said, one of them was with the Native American Indians, so-called. The other was all throughout the land of Israel, different places of the world. They already had our scrolls, just like King David. I mean, King James had the 42 scholars. Was it 42 scholars or 47? Go ahead.
We was around 47 to 54, something like that, sir.
Right, scholars translated from Greek, translate the Bible from Greek and in Hebrew. The Old Testament was in Hebrew, the New Testament was in Greek, and translated to English. All right, plain and simple. So we already knew how to speak the Hebrew. A lot of brothers and sisters, Akim and Aquatim out there, Aquatian out there, knew how to speak the Hebrew. It just, over the course of time, we forgot how to do it because being in America, being in slavery, I mean, it just happened like that. Remember, give me Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4. Give me that. Where the Lord said we would lose our language, all right? Let me see. Let me check y'all out Facebook. Let me see who's on Facebook. Benjamin, the West Indies, Banyamin. Benjamin's name means son of the right. Son of the right hand is what it's pertaining to. But son of the right. Is remember, she said, I forget what our grandmother Rachel said, but it was something about in sorrow. I mean, in sorrow, she brought forth Benjamin because I believe she died after that. Yeah, she actually did. Died after giving birth to Benjamin. I mean, she was like, son of my sorrow. And our forefather, our grandfather, Yasharallah, Jacob, or Yaquab, was his name in the world. He said, La. He said, La today. He ain't the son of the sorrow. He's the son of the right. Son of the right hand, son of the power. I mean, now, hey, Abban, can you check out Facebook for me? I don't see it popping up. Let me see. I might just gotta refresh my thing. Let me try that. Try it out. Akim and Aqua. Give me 1 second. Let me check out this Facebook. I don't see it coming up. This is wild. So, like, Abban, can you come up here and check it out? Just see if we live on the Facebook. Not wild. No, I'm saying come check it out just to see if we live, because I can't see it.
We live. We say live.
Is it live on my page or on the Facebook? I mean, let me see. Let me check.
Facebook's part right now. The brothers watching.
Let me see. Let me. Akim and Aquatim, type in if we live on the I.S.U.P.K online classes. No, we actually live on my page. No sweat. It's the wild now. Still gonna tune in. Let's get it. We're supposed to be on the Lashawan on the I.S.U.P.K online classes. No sweat. All right. So with that being said, right now, can you do me one more favor? If you could turn this camera to the board, with the brothers writing on the board, so they can actually see the Lashawan Qadash. They don't actually need to see me. I mean, nobody is a man in this truth. All right. Now, cameras in the way. You can take it and slide it over some. Adjust. I'm talking about like the phone. I mean, adjust it to where you need it. So your fingers right in front of the screen. Okay. You can't sit it over here somewhere. Yeah. Okay. And you can unplug it from that charger. Not plug it into the computer. Wow. So that we can get the perfect angle. I mean, we ain't, cameramen. I guess we are for the day. I mean, no sweat.
Turn it hours.
Yeah.
All right, what you got up there for me, Hebrew? What you got up there for it?
Got the ancient Assyrian.
So, like, we need the book too, Bob.
That's
It's a lot. It's a lot, but I don't want to go hand it to you. Come on. Go ahead, tell me what you got, Hebrew.
I got the tribe of Benjamin, the West Indians. What it means, the son of the right. I got it in the ancient Hebrew and the Assyrian Hebrew.
Right?
If I could, the next tribe would be tribe of Levi, which are the Haitians. If I could.
Right? All right, no sweat. It's a lot. Got 2 Facebook. I meant to add this on the I.S.U.P.K online classes, but we got to do it while we got it, man. We got to do it while we got it. So now I'm going to have Oscar come up. The water, get his brother age. Benjamin is the son of the right. It means son of the right, Banyamin in the Hebrew. And that's the tribe, that's the so-called brothers and sisters from the so-called West Indies, all right? And we're going to have a brother come up. We're going to put up the next 2 tribes. We got the almighty Oscar Yala. Brother, voice of many waters, man. I know that's not what your name means, but that's what you got at Kent, brother. Voice of many waters, brother. All right, no sweat. The next 2 tribes, Oscar in order. Judah, Benjamin,
Levi and Simeon, sir.
oh, Most High Christ. He's an officer right here. He know it. I ain't got to tell him a damn thing. I mean, but, okay, let me see. We got a question online. Let me check out the Facebook feed.
Simeon, sir. Simeon.
Hold on, let me see how they write it.
S-I-M in the English. Huh?
Go ahead.
O-N, what, sir?
There you go. Shit. We got 2 names, 2 numbers in there. Right. What's up? All right. Facebook, I'm going to post in this call-in number for y'all. Call in, press the number 1. And what's that going to do is it's going to allow you to be into the class, and I can see that you got a question, and we can get you in this class live, man. I.S.U.P.K online classes live. Yep, that's exactly how you spell it. So, and I forgot to state my greeting to y'all. I mean, but shalom yasha'alam, anya kwataziyan mara, ma'awarka kayahayawam. Shalom Israel, I am Officer Mara, your teacher for the day. That's what that means.
Hebrew teacher for the day.
Huh?
Hebrew teacher for the day.
I just want to use the teacher for the day. But I'm glad you gave me that because that makes 100% more sense. Shalom Yasha Allah and Yakotaziyan Mara. Ma'awarka Ibarya Kayahayawam. Oh man. All right. What I just said, thanks to obviously Yanakwam Adawan, he said I should say you're a Hebrew teacher. I actually said it backwards. I said you're a teacher Hebrew for the day. It should have been Bataziyam Mara Ibaria Ma'awarka Kayahayawam. You're a Hebrew teacher for the day. All right?
Simeon, sir, something heard, I am heard. We are heard.
Okay. Simeon is affliction heard.
Concept.
Now we're gonna add this test if you're in this class. You got a week to study. We're gonna add a test. All right.
I know it was something heard, sir. Just
affliction heard. Now I need you to put up there also who these tribes are today. So if you could put
concept.
Who they are today. Under Levi, you can put the Haitians, like kind of race Simeon, or you know, if you can fit it, do you?
Concept.
Put it in parentheses so they don't get too mixed up.
How's that, sir?
Now let me see. Let me
That's
check out
for that. Or you want to just to?
Nah.
Okay. I'll reach it to you. Right.
All right, let me post in this number on Facebook. This is the call-in number. I cannot qualify. It's 515-605-9379. You gotta press the number 1. All right. Call and press the number 1. That's right, West Philly for life. I mean, join unto me. They are the Haitians.
Dominicans, to me, is Dominicans, correct?
Right, right. Okay, if you can do it how the brother got it, you can put Haitians under it, how the brother has
Oh, okay.
it, just to kind of keep it all the same.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see. Slack, sir.
Oh, you too, ain't no sweat. Shoot. Shalom, I.S.U.P.K. All right. And our Hebrew Israelite that just came in, I believe you spelled you got the shalom. Shalom, you typed it in incorrect, but I know what you meant. Most High in Christ. Shalom, sis. Yahweh Shema, Thabah Shem Yahweh Shah. All right. The number again, let me type it in, is 515-605-9379. And you have to press the number 1. That is a must. That instant smell righteous. That smell glorious. If I could. I mean, that instant smell is righteous and glorious. I am the ball. You gotta press the number 1. I mean, I want to get everybody joined into the class, man. Join unto me, Lord, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just like it is. That's for the so-called Haitians. But join into the class, man. Join unto us. I mean, join us. If y'all don't know, we're gonna get in, like I said, next week we got a test. All right. It's gonna be the 12 tribes, who they are today, how to write their name in the Syrian and in the ancient, and what their names mean. All right. So, with that being said, we're gonna take the test next week. This is just a recap. We went over this last week. Next week is the test. All right. I had the brothers and sisters, if y'all could call in, state it. I mean, I'm had the brothers and sisters in Philly taking the test. I mean. And, you know, nationwide out there, if y'all want to join in too, Lord willing, if I'm teaching the class or if I'm broadcasting, then y'all can join in too and just say it over the blog talk. Now, after that, we're gonna do the nations with their how to say their names in the Hebrew, who they are today, how to write it in the Syrian and the ancient. All right, we're gonna take that test, Lord willing, a week after that. All right. Now remember, I'm gonna see some of y'all at this barbecue. Of course, I ain't gonna do this. I mean, barbecue is for chill. I ain't gonna mess with you and say, yeah, you know that Hebrew, right? Nah, I ain't gonna do that. Go ahead.
If I may, is that Tawab, sir?
Is it Tawab? Let me check you out. Join to me, Lord Yah. Lord Yah, Shemai, your Hebrew, your Assyrian. Yeah, it should just be a straight line. It looked like it's dancing.
It's bastard, so I always have a problem with that.
No, not that.
Okay.
The I.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the Y.
Kind of.
But other than that, it looks to Y. Now, like I was saying, all right, the week after that, we're gonna take that test, Lord willing. I mean, I was going into the barbecue, but you know, I was just joking. I mean, I ain't gonna mess with nobody at the barbecue. But the week after that, we're gonna take the test on the
How's that? No better, sir.
hold on 1 second.
Right,
On the nations. All right.
Oh, sorry.
After we take that test, we're gonna get into speaking these sentences, man. We're gonna start with the connection words, like what, is, how, your, my, he, she. I mean, things like that. To, from, who, the connection words. I mean, and a prefix and a suffix. I mean, like that. That's basically what I'm saying by connection words. The prefix and the suffix. All right. So we can know how to form the sentence and how to know what the word is. And let me tell you all this in Hebrew. Okay, let me start with the English. In English, right? In English, you might have one word. I mean, in English, you might have 3 words, 3 or 4 words. more than likely 3. All right. That will be 3 separate words. But Hebrew is so fly. It's so Israel. It's so-called Native Americans, Hispanics, and so-called Negroes, our lingo and how we talk is such a Lashawan Qadash, it's such a holy tongue that it'll be one word. You would say, okay, let me give you an example. I said, Shalom, Yasha'Allah, Anyakwataziyan Mara, I-Barya, Ma'awarka, Kayahayawon. I said, Shalom, Israel. You can take a seat. You can walk. You can to walk. I survived the walk. I your help. Standing up there all day. What I said was, Shalom, Israel. I am Officer Murad, your Hebrew teacher. Go ahead.
Trooper Thumbham had a question.
Go ahead.
I was wondering, is Simeon in the Hebrew Shemaiwan?
That's for sure. That's for sure right. Simeon in the Hebrew is Shemaiwan. There is a word for I. It's Anya. That's why I said Anya Pataziyan. I mean, the word for I, sisters, Anya. And he, like I said, it's so fly and so holy. It means I or I am. Now, if you know the tribe of which we're gonna get into, the tribe of Aparian, which is the so-called Puerto Rican, which is Ephraim in the Bible. Aparium in the Hebrew, right? The I in Aparium is for I am. But instead of it being Anya Aparium, is a connected word for I am. I could say Aquatazian. I am officer. I mean Aquatazian Mara. I am Officer Mara. I could say Anya Aquatazian Officer Mara. I could say Amara. I am Mara. I mean, who are you? Can say like you can say Ma'atha. Who you? That's what. Let me give y'all this right here. Give me Genesis, the 25th chapter, and let me look it up. Somebody look up when Jacob went and got the blessing from his father. Go ahead, so you got it.
Yeah, it depends. It depends the way the sentence is formed.
Kind of what kind.
If it's because it's hooked on gender, male, female, and
Right, kind of what kind. And this is another thing in Hebrew that's so fly and in order, it's so holy. Our language, just like Spanish, like I want to always bring out to me, Spanish even has a gender-based language.
every language nearly is like that.
Damn, every language is like that. I didn't even know that. That was something heavy to me just now. I didn't even know that. Damn near every language besides English, because there's such a homosexual white man's language. It's like the Spaniards, I mean, but they just more gayer, I mean. But even Spanish, it pertains to the gender. And in Hebrew, the noun and the adjective have to match in gender and in number. Our language is based on number, gender, and present, past, and future tense. I can say, I'm a war kafaya. I am your teacher. I can say, Anya ma war kafaya. I am your okay, I can't say I am because I can say this. I can say ma war kafaya, meaning your teacher past tense. Like I was your teacher. In English, that's what I would be saying. I was your teacher. Or was your teacher. Because it's past tense. or that was your teacher back then. I mean, like that was my third grade teacher, or that was your third grade teacher, or that was your teacher in the third grade. I mean, it's meaning past tense if I put the Thayah on it. And what's so good about Hebrew is also, it's like, it's different things. If I say I gotta form the word a certain way. If I say you, I gotta form the word a certain way. That's why I said Thayah. Thayah is for you past tense. If I say we, I gotta form the word a certain way. I gotta put now on the end. Now means we, our, or us. So our language is fly. No is my ite. Okay, Most High in Christ, brother. All right, damn right. Now, I can look up a couple words for y'all if y'all need me to, but you're gonna get the rest of these tribes up on the board. I mean, hey, Shalom, Officer Gabarda. Most High in Christ. God willing, I see you at the barbecue this week. Damn right. All right. Brother sitting right here. Now you come up to the board. Yeah. What's your name, brother? Glenn. Brother Glenn. Go ahead.
Salakia, isn't the barbecue next week, sir?
It's next week.
Okay.
Next week, Salakia. The barbecue next week. Well, I don't want nobody driving all the way up to New York. All right. That's what I'm gonna have you do. Now you can use the we got the board right there. You can use the board.
Okay.
But this is what I'm gonna have you do. I'm gonna have you write Zebulon, and if you can write it right under there, just write Zebulon, Z-E-B. Yep, nice and big. If you need another marker, it's the Y. Z-E-B, or U-L-U-N. Now, if you can put the dash, Zebulon means dwelling. Dwellings, a balawan in the Hebrew. Now, under Zebulon, if you can put this right here, Guatemala to Panama.
Guatemala. How you go Guatemala?
G-U-A-T-A.
Guatemala.
Yeah, T-A. Is the E in it? Let me look it up. Somebody look up Guatemala. Go ahead.
G-U-A-T-A-M-A-L-A. Guatemala.
Guatemala. All right, M-A-L-A. Damn right. Put a dash to Panama. There we go. Panama. I believe this spelled right.
That's B-A-N-N.
That's Guatemala.
T-E.
Oh, it's T-E. T-E-M-A-L-A.
Watch out.
All right. Brilliance Lynch. If you got a question, call the number. Press the number 1. Matter of fact, we actually got a caller. Caller whose number is begin with 8832 on a blog talk. Press the number 1 so I can bring you into the class and you can ask your question. Now, if that's you, Brilliance Lynch, just press the number 1. But other than that, call into the class. I type the number in again on here. It's 515-605-9379. All right. Press the number 1. Let's get it. Call in. Now, if you can put this, now you can use the board. I mean, you have to put Iza Ba Lawan.
Okay.
Right. You can use the board. Now the top, we're doing it in the ancient first. So the Za, if you look, now Hebrew goes right to left. So it's I by God, the Hawa, all the way to the Tha.
Start here, you said?
Yeah, you can start that way. That's perfect. That's how we will write it normally, but just for understanding sake. Okay. Yeah, right. Now, I want to see what the brother got. Now, is this your first time coming up here and writing this on the board? I want to see how good you get it. This is our actual writing.
Okay.
One thing that y'all know about Hebrew is it's our actual writing, our actual language. And it comes so natural just to do it in the ancient. You can look at it and just boom, bang, 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 right there.
Tongue, God.
Go ahead.
Just like Spanish, when you sound it out, like the letters, you sound each syllable, and you can just write it out like that.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying?
You said
Sound
so you
correct.
said with Zaba.
Lashawan. And what I didn't have them do, which I should have. Lashawan.
If you sound it out, each syllable, you get it right. You just gotta sound each syllable out.
Damn right.
Long.
Zabalawan.
Just look on there.
The za, ba, la, the wa, and the na. All right. No, you 12. So
You said Lawa.
za, la. What you got up there is za, ba, la. So you got that part. Now you need the wa and the na. Yeah, ain't no slave. You just go, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Now this brother, this is his first time doing this. Yeah, you gotta write the wa. Yeah, there you go. This is his first time doing this, man. And you already getting it right.
What you say? It's the why what?
Zawala, Zabala, Wan, Na, Na. As you can see, is and those characters up there, there's their actual names and how you say their names, and that's the name of the letter of the character. In English, it's such a bastard tongue. A ain't how you spell A. B is not how you would. It's just one letter B. But when we saying B or A, you might put A-Y, or just A. All right, now I'm gonna show you what is the connectors. Or D. D would be D-E-E, but in our language, the za is actually, you would just put za. The ba is ba. The a is a. It's not A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then when you spell it out, is not it's H. How would you say home if you spell H-O-M-E? You would have to say H-O-M-E. But it's not that, it's home. In our language, Zabalawan is Zabalawan. Now, I mean, H-O-M-E would be H-O-M-E in our language. It wouldn't be home. Because it's such an idiotic language, English, right? It comes from some bastard. Now, let me show you how you put the connectors. I mean, now what we call, okay, some call it like a frown, and the others call the other one a smiley face. This is easier to say. So you will put 3 frowns under the first 3 characters.
Frown meaning upside U.
Yeah, like frown, right here, upside down U.
Okay.
Yep. Bang. Now you will put the smiley face in between the wa and the na. The wa is that one right there, and the na, yep, that's the na and the wa. Now, let me show you what's going on so you can know how to pronounce the word. Those frowns is what's called singular connectors. The one that smiley face is called a plural connector. And this is how it's used. Instead of, don't you see how that it says za, ba, la, them 3 and then the other one says it's pronounced wan. Because if it was the same as the other one, it would be zaba, zabala, wana. But it's used as a connector. It connects the 2. Those are singular, those is plural. And what happens is the A drops off of it. If you look on the board, you got tha, sha, ra, na, qua. Now I'm just going, just saying different ones. Now, if it was connected, if the za and the ba had a smiley face under it, or a plural connector, it would be zab. It would be zab lawan, or zab la wana. I mean, so because our language is so simple, man.
Yep. Right.
It's so easy. It's so holy, man. It's so blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans. I mean, damn right. I mean, so with that being said, the water, brother. Now, I'm how you put it. Now, this is where how you put it in the Syrian. If you can put that in the Syrian, I'll be surprised, brother. I would. It's not. Yeah, keep that. Now, if you can write that same word in the Assyrian using the Za, using the same thing. Now, the Assyrian, let me come over here and show you. The Assyrian, right? Is these words right here. These characters right here. This is how it would look in actual handwriting. This is how it looks. But this is the Tha, Sha, Ra, Qua. Right? Now, you get this, brother, I'd be surprised. He said, it's a done deal. That's Israel for you. Yeah, brother. The brother, man. That's Israel for you. You say I'm going to get it done, you're not getting it done, goddammit. That's it. I'm going to come and I'm going to say, Salah, guy, I don't think I can get this done. It happens too. That's why the word in Salakia means excuse me or forgive me, all right? Remember, it's multiple words. Some of them would be 3, 4 words. It's one word. Go ahead.
I say, oh, my bad. Excuse me. It's the same thing.
Damn right.
It's all the same word.
All right, you got a question? All right, no sweat. Let me get some of these questions online while the brother getting that down. Give me some time to look at it, study. I mean, Shalom, y'all. By Shimon Shabrakatah.
Shalom, Shalom, Hashem, Yahweh, Shabbat,
Oh, Shalom, y'all. By Shimon Shab. All right. Shalom, sis. You got a question?
Shalom. Okay, so my question is, I'm having fun with putting the words together and making sentences after Shabbat class, and then the kids, me and the children put our words together and make sentences. I have a question. Now, what is the word for I? Or what is the, I guess we could say the syllable when it comes down to the Lashawan, Qadash, and ancient alphabet, so to speak?
Okay, so you're looking for the character for I. Is that right? Okay, I is Anya. Now that's the word for I, Anya. Now the character for it, depending on how you form the word, it's I. Right. For example, like in a Aparia, right, and the so-called Ephraimites, so-called Puerto Ricans today. Hold on, wait. Brother, you deserve a hand, but you're not as wrong. Get his brother a hand real quick, sir. His first time getting it down. You gotta fix the last thing. Let's help the brother out. Right. If you look at the now, right? Shalak, it says, I mean to pause you like that. Is that one? Is that one under it? Is that right there? That's the ending. Because certain in the Syrian is a masculine one too. You have to put the ending. It looks just like this, but it's just a little longer. Okay. All right. Now, sis, you still there? All right. Now, all right. So it would be. It depends on how you formulating the word. I mean, because in Israel, like I said, we fly when we do stuff. Our sisters fly, our brothers fly. Right. We got that Holy Spirit. Right. And our language is the same way. Our language is very fly, man. So the single word for I is Anya. Just like you would say, Anya Aqua. Yeah, go ahead. You can take a seat, brother. Come on, get a brother ahead. You can say Anya, whatever your name is. You'll be saying I am such and such. Now, forming a different word, you can put out on it. You know what I mean? It just depends. Now, this to keep it simplified, you can just use Anya. The ah, na, and the ya. But the ah and the na is connected to the an. Now, I'm pretty sure you know that, but just letting you know.
So it would be A-H.
Yes, A-H-N-Y-A.
A-H-N-Y-A.
And also you could just put A-N-Y-A. I mean, still Anya. You're still writing it in the bastard English, but you know what I mean, so it really don't matter.
You said A-H-N-Y-A?
Yes, that's the That's actually what it is. It's A-H-N-Y-A. Like on Yah. Or you can just put A-N.
So if I,
Go ahead.
mhm. So if I made a sentence, I would say, if I wanted to say Anya, Samayad, Dabar, Ha'amat. That I always speak the truth. Khan?
How you say
Did I say Samayad right? Or is it
You said, wait, say the part again. What is the Thamayad word?
always? Did I say that word right? Samayad, Samyad, Samyad.
Let me check with you. Let me check real quick, because I got it right here. I can make sure for you. I can make sure you got it. Always.
The TH
It's Thamyad. It's Thumb.
Samyad.
That was very
Thamyad.
close, though. Yeah, that was like damn near perfect. You said Anya, Thamyad, the bar,
Dabar, Ha'amat.
Yep, I always speak the truth. That's damn right. I always speak the truth. So you're saying Anya, Thamyad, the bar, Ha'amat. That's what that is. That's what the word you was trying to form. I mean, the sentence you was forming, which is perfect. Now you can is I.S.U.P.K at hotmail.com to get all the words, to get all the sheets you need from the general.
I have all of them. I have all of them. I just don't have the word I on my list.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got certain words like that. Like some of my words is cut off too on this paper that I have too. But no sweat. Yeah, that was very cool, sister. I mean, was that it?
One more question. And it might sound funny, but I'm not being funny, I promise.
No problem.
So I'm the sister that asked that question because, of course I was born, OH in Hebrew, and now coming to the full truth with the I.S.U.P.K. So I know that I'm still waiting to receive my name, but I'll tell you how soon. The language that you guys, the Akayim are writing to the right of the board, when you're writing it in modern Assyrian Hebrew, why, listen to, I don't know how to ask this question without sounding like I'm being condescending. I'm really not. I'm just trying to get some clarification on it. Are we acceptable to the Assyrian language? Is my Hebrew name, my born Hebrew name is Assyrian or La'a?
Okay. To me, let me get this right just to make sure you're asking the right question. Make sure I'm understanding your question. Right. You saying if you was born in a world and you had a name that was given to you by your mother, but it was in Assyrian. Okay, when you come into the truth, that is no longer your name.
Right.
Just remember, think about our ancestors, think about our forefather, think about our grandmother and our forefather, right? Think about Abraham. I'm gonna give you two examples. This is because Abraham's wife was Sarah. I believe her name was Sarai before it was Sarah, but Abraham changed his wife's name to Sarah. Abraham's name was Abram, but the Lord changed it to Abraham. Now think about Jacob. His name was Yaquab in the Hebrew, but the Lord gave him Yashar Allah. So it may be that, but when you come into the truth, that old person dies, you're no longer that person. And that's why some people, they may do more than 90 days and don't get their name, and then some people get it in 90 days. Exactly on the 90th day is whenever the Lord, now carnally is given to you by holy men, but spiritually, remember the Lord said a sparrow cannot even fall out the sky. This is what Christ is saying. A sparrow cannot even fall out the sky without the Lord ordaining it. Remember, my Yahweh, Ratazah, or Ratazah, Yahweh, whatever the Lord wants, he appoints. So if he appoint that it's time for somebody to die, they're gonna die. So when he appoints you, when he feels as though you that new person, he'll give you that name. You know what I mean? So with that being said,
that's understandable. My question was, while you're giving us the words on the right side of the board in Assyrian,
right?
That is just to clarify the difference between that and Lashawan Qadash?
Right. Now,
Not like you're trying to learn it. No, right?
Okay, we're not trying to learn Yiddish or what is called
Okay.
modern Hebrew today. Now remember the Bible was written in the Assyrian. All right, like the scrolls they found, it was in the Assyrian, but it wasn't Yiddish. Now, this is what you gotta understand. These is just the letters. These are just the letters that came out of the Assyrian captivity.
Right.
That was it. Like we use these letters because we went into that Assyrian captivity.
That's right.
And it was like just like English letters, right? Spanish people use them, the French use them. It's really just the white man's letters. That's just because the Assyrians was in power. So everybody would use those characters, but use them with their language. I mean, it's like the white man uses English, but he's using the Assyrian letters.
Right.
They ain't white people letters, they're Assyrians. People from Syria. I mean,
Well, actually, the Syrians.
I understand.
Syrians are white,
no, they weren't. I'm about to say they was not. They were Syrians. Assyrians. Amalek. They
were the Amalekites?
No, Amalek was not the Syrians. Syrians was Elam.
Elam. Oh, yeah, Elam.
Right. They was not white.
Go
Go ahead, Abon. Hold on, sister.
Elam are the East Indians, like the Assyrians are the Assur. The Assyrians are the people of like Kazakhstan, Iraq, and Armenia, that region, Arab.
Okay. So they like Arabs. They like Ishmael. Right, but like Ishmael, right?
No, not Ishmael. Like they're with the Arabs, sir.
Okay, but their fathers would have to come from somebody, so they would have to be either Ishmael or they would have to be Elam. I don't think they're Elam, but I believe they are Ishmael. Go ahead.
Like, so they come from a man named Assur. Assur
Right.
is the forefather of the Assyrians. Ishmael is the forefather of the Ishmaelites.
Okay, but who did Asher come out of? It's either Ham, Shem, Japheth. Go ahead.
He came from Shem, sir.
He came from Shem. Oh, okay. So now they may not be Arabs because Arab came from Abraham. They just came out of Shem.
Right.
They the Asherites.
Assyrians, sir.
Assyrians, right? Assur. All right. So the water for that. I mean, now, like I don't know if you was understanding what we were saying. Asher, they're a group of people that come out of Shem too. It's like we come out of Shem. It's like the white man comes out of Shem. It's like the Arabs come out of Shem. I mean, they just some people that came out of Shem's descendants. I mean, now they was in power. I mean, they was in power on the earth at one time, and we just using these letters. I mean, because that's what the Bible was actually written in. They were still using those letters. I mean, and at the same time, we still had our language. We still had the Lashawan Qadash, but people would, I guess, like the majority would still be writing with those letters, or just plain and simple, the Bible was written in the Assyrian characters. I mean, you understand, sis? Or did I confuse you?
I understand. I was asking for clarification because me and my children all have Assyrian names. Theirs more or less are direct names, like my son Josiah. Now we know his name is Yahashia, and Mikael, his name is Mayaka, and my daughter. But my name is a made-up name by word in Assyrian. So when they're asking me during Lashawan Qadash class, Mommy, are we learning both of them or are we learning one of them? So that was the reason for my second question, just to clarify, exactly what it is. But you clarified that the other one.
Hey, I am the boss. I'm glad I can help you. And like you said, no, we just learning the age tonight. Like we learning our language and just using those letters. I mean, was that it, sis? All right, the water, sis. Hey, shalom, Yahweh, Shema, Thabah, Shem, Yahweh, Shah.
Yahweh Shema, Shalom, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Shalom, okay.
All right, shalom. What up? Wait, I do it. Did I do it right? Yeah, I did it right. All right, we got another caller too. They got a question. We're gonna get that caller. Salaka, so you wanted to say something? Yeah, come.
No, so, but, okay, so, but, the whistling comes from Iran, right?
Right. Who?
The East Indians, you know, they come from Iran.
Right. They're the Elamites. Right. Come.
But, I thought it was the Arabs. You know?
Not a lot. The Arabs is Israel.
Yeah, I know it's Ishmael. I know Ishmael, but I thought they had some connection somewhere.
They one is the East Indians, one is just Arab.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Sorry,
y'all.
out of line for me. They all just mixed and mingled anyway, sir.
Yeah, they all heathens.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what he was, because that's how you get the
They
resemblance. They just mudded together.
Yeah, they were saying their language. Those people in the Turkey, all them people, they had one language at one time. The language they said they speak this language, and then when they went through whatever they went through, that history, they said that language is not spoken anymore. So they speak, but they understand each other in some type of you know.
let me answer this question. Oh, hold on. Let me answer this question online. Napathaya and the Samoans are not the same people.
Right.
Now, I mean, Samoans is somebody totally different. Napathaya is Argentina to Chile.
Right.
So those people that went into Argentina and throughout Argentina and Chile, when the 10 northern tribes came over here. Go ahead, so you got it.
If you saying something,
You have something to say?
yeah, you want to say something.
Oh, okay, come, go ahead.
Oh, okay, sorry, sir. I think Samoans were Japhet, sir.
I believe they are, Jack.
Come, sir.
What did you just say about the other thing?
Well, they mixed race. With the last topic you were talking about, sir, that was mixed race.
Right, all right. But let's get this right here.
Come, sir.
What are Hebrew words for Mark and Marquise? Okay. It's not like, okay, we don't have like Hebrew words for Mark and Marquise. It would be like, because I forget what type of language that is. But because remember, I believe how the Hebrew went from the when they translated it into the English, it went from Hebrew. They translated it. I forget. I gotta ask the general. General Oz always, he told me before. I got it written down somewhere. I believe it was like Hebrew, then Greek, then Latin, then back to the Greek, then into English, something like that. But I know it went through a couple different languages, and then to the English. I mean, because Yiddish, and we're gonna get into that too. We're gonna get into where Yiddish comes from. I mean, but we don't have like words for Mark and Marquise like those names. Now, depending on what they mean, you can form a Hebrew name with what they mean, because they mean something. Mark means something in whatever Greek or English or whatever that comes from. Marquise means something in Spanish or something like that. I mean, now you can get what they mean and you can put it together in the Hebrew. All right. But we got another question. Hold up. El Salvador, I believe, is considered as Sabalawan. This is from Argentina. I mean, from Panama to Guatemala. Guatemala to Panama. Go ahead, Oscar Rob.
She wanted to know what Mark meant, sir.
Go ahead.
It's Marraquas, sir.
Marraquas. We got a trooper here named Marraquas. I mean, go ahead.
Which means defense, sir.
Defense.
Means defense. Most High Christ is Marraquas. I'm gonna type that in for you right now. Marraquas. Hey, shalom, sis. I was
Marraquas, sir. Marraquas.
Oh, Marraquas.
Kind, sir.
Okay, well, I know. All right, we're gonna put that up there. Marraquas. Now wait, let me see. Our eyes are in there because I know we got the brother name.
I did the research on the story. Marraquas. Marraquas.
Marraquas. All right, not Marraquas. All right, go ahead.
It's Marraquas.
It's Marra.
Bar.
Okay, so like, let me see that where you got it from. It's not in the book.
So I did it. It's in my book. So.
Oh, you wrote it down like that.
No, I did the research, but it's Mar. The Mar is I put the wrong connect. Mar.
All right, well, we're gonna say that. All right, we're
Okay.
gonna say that. Just get it from the general. I'll look into it from the general. All right, and I'll see what it actually means, and we can look it up in the Hebrew. All right.
So I got that is the definition of defense. So.
All right, don't sweat.
I just had to pronounce it slot.
You had to pronounce it
Common
wrong.
concept.
All right. Well, we're gonna make sure. We're gonna be sure this time.
Common concept.
Let's see. Nope, I ain't got it in here. I can't even tell you, but it may be Marwa Kwas. But I'll give it to you next week, Lord willing, or the week afterwards, and you'll know for sure what's Philly for life. Let's get this next caller in. Shalom, Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Barakatah.
Shalom, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Barakatah. This is I.S.U.P.K.
Hey, Most High in Christ. Hashem Barakatah.
Shalom. Yeah, my question is, during the Sabbath service, why didn't you just say La Yashala instead of Barakatah Yahweh Party of God for the blessing of the wine?
Say it again. Say it slower so I can hear you out clearly.
Oh, come on. For the blessing of wine, we say La Yashala.
Right.
But I mean, it was said Barakatah Yahweh Party of God.
Okay. Now, let me ask you this. Where did you get that from?
Back in 91.
Back in 1991. All right, Most High in Christ. Now, this time what we're saying is just to Israel. Plain and simple. Now, I can't give you the history on why we don't say it like that anymore. You're an officer of 500, right? So what you do is, and you be in the council, just bring it up in the council, acts plain and simple, because that's something more in depth into the history of the I.S.U.P.K, which they can give it to you. It may not be mandatory that we had to say it like that. I mean, or they may have said it both ways or whatever. But you can ask the general, and he can they can give you some more clarification. I mean, go ahead.
Is that in the ancient?
Yeah, that was ancient Hebrew.
You can't say it, but we don't. You can't. It's not. You can't say that, but we don't say that.
Yeah, right.
It's not wrong with saying it, but we don't say that. We just say the Greek like we say it.
Right. Kind of what the other one is bringing out is you can't say it like when you're in your house or whatever, but in the school, we just follow the protocols of the school. They just shorten it to La Yashala. It must not have been like biblical for us to have to say that. I mean, or maybe it was, and maybe you can say them both. I mean,
It's all
right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like
ancient. It's all good.
right. I'm not saying that. I'm saying.
I understand.
So we don't confuse the brother.
Yeah.
Maybe I did confuse the brother. Of course, it's all biblical, but it might not be mandatory. That's why I said mandatory. But like I said, you can just ask in the council, just bring it up. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. We all officers, and maybe like I said, it may not have been like a mandatory thing or whatever. I mean, I'm not sure. That's something that the generals can give you clarification on. I mean. Yeah, shit. We might get back to saying it again if it ain't no problem, or it may just be like I said. It may not be that much of a deal where you can just say La Yashala, and people know it means to Israel. I mean, now what you said, what did that mean?
It means bless the fruit of the vine.
Bless the fruit of the wine. Most High Christ. That's nice. That's something nice. Just ask. I mean, just ask. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Now, Salaka, was that it?
That's it, sir. The one on that.
All right, now you do this for me. I need you to state, because you're officer, I need you to state the Hebrew alphabet.
Oh, Kalmakan. Abagada, Hawazaka, Tayakala, Manasaha, Patada, Parashata.
Right. Yo, Most High in Christ. Damn right, brother. Most High in Christ. I forgot to ask the sister that too. All right, if that was it, I'm see. I'm gonna ask the sister. Now I'm gonna continue with the words in the class. All right. All right.
Most definitely, sir. Kalawaka.
Yeah, man. Remember, man. Bring that
Shalom,
up.
Yahweh.
I asked her like a and that's another thing, man. Like, shit. I was talking. I forget what I heard it. I know the general said it. I forget who he was talking to, but he said he's seen a 10,000 man Passover, man. You imagine that? Brother, I heard stories. They used to bring Rolls Royces and guns and shit to the Passover. You know what I'm saying? Because it was licensed. Like, it was different. You got 10,000 people, brother. You can do the Passover. You can do it. You understand? I mean, you understand, Akim? Not quite. Like, we can, like, when we get to that level, brother, I'm going to rent something nice and come to the Passover. I mean, 10,000 men, you know how much tithes that is, brother? If each person paid $1 every time they got paid, that's $10,000 a month. And that's at least 2 times, at least twice a month. But people get a paycheck every 2 weeks. That's $20,000 a month. Go ahead, sir.
That's what Farrakhan did.
Yeah, Farrakhan, he's a evil, wicked bastard. That's exactly what he does. All right, no sweat. All right, damn right. So let me check the online class. All right, Akim and Akwati, I'm pretty sure you had enough time to write that out. Can I get Thamayum? We got Thamayum in the building. Can I get you to erase that? And Salakia to Akim and Akwat, right? Because I really should have y'all putting how we pronounce it. Because that would make it easier for brothers to understand how we pronounce it. I mean, but I'll make sure we do that, Lord willing, with this one right here. Make sure we get it how we pronounce it. Now, if we can get all these words in, I mean, or in a couple extra questions if brothers and sisters got questions. Akim and Akwati on Facebook. I'm gonna type the number in again. On Facebook, I typed it in 2 or 3 times on the YouTube. But call in, man. Call in with your question. And Lord willing, we get to answer your question. I mean, it's 515-605-9379. That brother, he brought out something heavy, man. He never know what the Lord got in store. I mean, he may have us bring it back maybe different ways we can do it. It's not been that big of a deal. I mean, to Israel. Because we're asking the Lord to bless us anyway in all the prayers. And that's another thing I wanted to go over too. If I can't get it in this week, I'll for sure get it in next week when we take that test. But the basic prayer for the meals. I mean, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah Barak, Ma'akal Yahweh Shekayim, means Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shah, bless this food and drinks. All right? Now, Akim, when y'all call in, you got to press the number 1. Go ahead, sir.
You said was it something wrong, or you gonna get that checked? To say?
Get what check?
You said you was gonna get that check.
If I say that, like I didn't say it like that. But
Go
ahead. What you say, sir?
You said it's all right to say that, or you was gonna get a check?
All right to say what, if I could?
To prayer to bless the food.
Oh no, that's the official prayer. I was saying if I could, I wanted to get it in before the class was over.
Oh, okay.
All right, for my young, can you give me the next tribes, all right? Which would be, I lost my paper, moving around so much. I don't need it. We got Judah, Benjamin, Levi. We had Zabalawan. Give me Ephraim, Aparium. Yeah, I had to pass that officer test too, goddamn it. Look, we all one body. Ephesians 4:4. And nothing but little memories, checking the memory. I mean, Aparium. You write it big, right? Because you're only gonna be writing what? 7 more words or 6 more words. You can write it big. I mean, the Water Barak, I.S.U.P.K at hotmail.com. Request all the info you need for the class. Past and present tense sheets. That's gonna be, listen, Telling y'all next week we got the test. Week after that, we gonna get into the Assyrian. Week after that, Lord willing, we're gonna take the test for the Assyrian. After that, I can young. Salakia. We are going to be forming these sentences. But that sister said, and how the brother even said, how we used to bless the fruit of the vine. Those sentences, man, we're gonna be speaking Hebrew. Like I said, I'm gonna let a couple of y'all cuss my black behind out, so-called, but my Israelite self out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna cuss you back out in Hebrew. We're gonna have some fun in this class. You're gonna call in, say Shalom Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah Barakatah. Or Shalom Yahweh Shabbat Alathan Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah. I'm gonna say, go ahead, let me have it. And you're gonna say Barakato, something. I'm gonna ask you what to say. You're gonna say you're a piece of shit. I mean, I'm gonna say, all right, I got something for you. Barakato, something. I mean, go ahead, sir.
We're not gonna do that. We're gonna, like the Bible says, brother and sister.
Okay,
so it's not,
So like if I could, the reason is that is being brotherly is in class. I mean, and if I could, just because this is my other one, I want y'all to know what I'm saying. If I could, Gen.YAHANNA told me to do the class. I mean, the way I wanted to do it, but he said, I'm not trying to take that point. This is the point right here, but to make it fun.
Yeah.
That's what he was saying to me. I mean, he said, bring some beers in, get some wine for the class. Listen, Lord willing, I'm gonna start buying y'all some chills. Whoever going, look, we're gonna take these tests. Top of the class, don't get no answers wrong, Lord willing. I'm gonna give them some chills. Look, it may not be like my brother Karak chills be, and Kowal out in New York, they doing. I mean, the Captain Zaryak and the captain, but it's gonna be a chill. I mean, different things gotta make the class fun, man. So with that, that's the reason why, sir, if I could, I want to do it just like that. Plus, when you cussing somebody out, brother, you putting them words together in your mind. And just that practice, you'll learn how to form it. I mean, we're going to say it in present tense. We're going to say it in past tense. We're going to say it in future tense. I'm going to say, if you say you was a stupid idiot, I'm going to say, well, you will be a dumb bastard. Or you will be a dumb person or something like that. Just to have some fun with it. It's all in the spirit of brotherhood. We know we ain't cussing each other out. Go ahead, sir.
What you saying is this, okay, so you saying it's like to form the sentence.
Yeah, right. Kind of. Just to form sentences. Just so right. Just to get that practicing on how to form the sentences, make the class more fun, make people want to call in, want to learn. And then look, when you in the store and that heathen cross you, like the devil he is, you know what to say. That's brother right there. Go ahead.
If I could, you gotta remember, so we online and stuff like that, and even Paul said, you know what Paul was saying, you gotta be, you know what I'm saying.
Right, kind of, but we ain't doing it like we really mad at each other. That's why it's not me. And of course, we are online, and we understand the spirit of brotherhood. We understand that we're not doing it like that. I mean, we don't mean it like that. And like I said, if I could, when you get crossed by them Elamites, by them Assyrians, by the white devil, by the Africans, you would just straight to them. Something like paradise, something like that. And they won't know what the hell you're saying, but you didn't curse them, cuss them out. And now you feel some type of justice, like these bastards, they keep cheating us. You might say that in Hebrew. These bastards, they keep cheating us. Your red might say, Salaka out of wine, something. You see how these damn devils is treating us in this store? To hell with them. I pray they die. I can't come. I smite hand. You know what I mean? It's all in the spirit of brother. Of course we ain't doing it like that. I mean, so with that being said, all right. Salakia. All right, it shouldn't be nobody answering questions online. But Rock, he posted stuff because he is an administrator for the attendance and all that, but nobody else should be posting anything. He's an officer of 1,000 years and a good enough rank to be doing that. Okay, I don't want to say it like that, but he's an administrator. He's in the work right now. He's helping putting up attendances and all that, and he ain't even checking nobody. I mean, still. So nobody else should be checking anybody or saying come to class and none of that. And that goes for all the online classes. Now, all right, this brother right here got creative. All right, Amayo, what you got for me? You got a Parium, Ephraim, I am fruitful. Yeah, make sure you can see that. Damn right. Let me check you out. Parium, Ephraim, I am fruitful. Got it in the Assyrian. Got it in the ancient. Now, one thing you forgot for me is who they are today. You can put
Let me ask you, you spell Puerto Rico P-U-E?
P-U-E-R-T-O. So like P-R. Hey, that look nice, man. That thing right there. Shoes, you gotta look nice, brother.
What?
P-U-E-R. So like y'all want you say it again? P. Let me get the sister. I know she's from Honduras.
That's P-U-E-R-T-O.
Right. I keep making it a little bit bigger so they can see it. P-B-R-T-O. And you can just put Puerto Rico. You don't have to put Puerto Rican. Just put Puerto Rico. All right. Let me answer this question online. Let me see. Let me check that. All right. We ain't got no other questions. All right. Let me see. Can I get a little? I get a little confused at times. I get a little confused at times with the Hebrew alphabet. Maybe because I don't have supporting material like a chart outlining the formation. How could I get it? Barak posted where you can get it at. I.S.U.P.K@hotmail.com. For Facebook, it's I.S.U.P.K@hotmail.com. Alawat Manya. Barak. Yahawah Shemel Shabrakatah to General Mayaka Allah. Shalom, sir. All right, you tuning into the class. So that's where you can get it at. I.S.U.P.K@hotmail.com. That's Alawat for Balamafs, or the official I.S.U.P.K email. Alawat for Balamaf will get the sheet you need for the class. Present tense, past tense. I mean all those type of things. Now, can we get this up here, Brother Thamayo? Can we get Salaki, Manasha, Manasseh, who are the so-called Cubans today, and their name means made to forget.
Like you said, Manasha.
This is how you spell it, M-A-N?
No, just pronounce it. I get it.
No, I'm gonna give you the English.
Okay.
You should know how to spell it in Hebrew once I say, you know, like you
Oh,
said.
no, I'm not doing it.
No, damn right. All right, you got it. Manasseh. Go ahead.
I don't mean to cut it, brother. I just want to give him a mistake. The Ephraim is misspelled. If I could.
No, it ain't misspelled.
If I could, so it's E-P-H-R-A-I.
Oh, you said Ephraim. Oh, I thought you were talking about the what you call it. Okay, fine, Trooper. Ephraim. It's E-P-H-R-A-I-M. So why the spot that too, Trooper? I thought you were talking about his like his Hebrew. I'm looking at it like, oh, that's wow right there. But the water, I didn't even see that. The water.
All right.
Or Salaki, I gotta raise their hands. I mean, Anaquan, he's highest rank in the class. He's a wild. I mean, it's R-A-I-M for Ephraim.
That's like Manasses, right?
Yeah, nah, it's two S's. There's one N, two S's. And your Ephraim, you gotta fix it. It's A-I-M. I mean, A-I-M. Yeah, this is the last part. A-I-M. All right. I.S.U.P.K. Virgin Islands. Shalom, Yahweh B'Ashem, Yahweh Shabrakatah. And the water for rock. The water. Yeah, and I was wrong. Aparium in the ancient, you got the wrong ending on it. In the ancient.
Oh.
I mean in the Assyrian.
Yeah.
The water Korak,
Like,
the spot net. I do not quite think the water. Okay, the brother, he's trying to put a little design to it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Just gotta square it out a little bit more. Yeah, so we can, I mean, don't sweat. I like the spirit on that. I mean, all right. So now let's get to Manasseh. That's the wild. You ain't gotta do too much. It's pretty. I mean, it's the wild. I like how you did that. Yeah, now you ain't gotta do that for the rest of them. Just to let you know, so we can get in the rest of the class. But Manasseh.
I don't know how to do the Syrian. It's hard for me to do it like that. We do it away.
Wait, you're gonna learn today how to do it the other way. That's what the class for. That's a lot, guys. But Manasseh, Manashah. Class next week, I better study these words. Yeah, I mean that test. I said the class next week, the test. And that's just for Philly. I don't know if I'm gonna be actually hosting the class next week. But I mean, or what I mean by hosting is broadcasting. I mean, maybe the general will be. Let me see if you're right. You forgetting one thing. Manashah.
Say Manash.
Manashah. Shah. Like the nasty Jason movie, y'all. There we go. That's perfect right there. That name means made to forget. Made to forget. And Akim and Aquakin online, if you can't see anything, just let me know. Just type it in. All right. And remember to call in 515-605-9379. Press the number 1. So I know you got a question. And call in, man. Get live on the air. General Kobalama said, I can have brothers call in. I can have his sisters call in. Right. Call in. Go ahead, sir.
You want some meat and some
Oh, Kano Khan. I take something about it, sir. Like I said, Lord willing, in the upcoming classes, man, when we take these tests, when I give y'all the tests, some of the brothers and sisters that pass without, I'm talking about ain't got nothing wrong. We either going to have a bottle of wine for y'all or a shield for y'all. I mean, don't ask me to get you no big giant shield. I mean, I ain't rich. Not yet. The Lord ain't give me nothing like that yet. So if that be, gotta go back to the Hebrew. Mahayahawa Ratazah Yahweh, or Mayahawa Ratazah Yahweh. What the Lord wants, He appoints. All right, that's in the Hebrew. Now, the Lord haven't appointed that yet. All right. So we're gonna try to get, nice size shield, and even for the brothers and sisters, that's online. I mean, y'all, if y'all online and y'all on point, probably try to get y'all something too. I mean, at the end of the class, I had you hang on, and I get your info. We ship you out a bottle of wine or a shield or something, man. In the spirit of brotherhood, Lord willing. I mean, for brothers and sisters. Let me see what you got. What you got for me, Tamayam?
Oh, sorry. It's nice.
Cuba today. All right, that's all you got to put is Cuba. Yeah, put Cuba. Just put Cuba. How it is on the chart. All right, now your ancient and your Assyrian is incorrect. Manashah. You got it right in English, but your Assyrian ain't right. And your ancient ain't right. Manashah. All in not giving out questions. If y'all got any questions. Look at the board. Look at how it's spelled. You got it. You got how it's spelled.
Manashah.
That's Manashah, but that's the wrong character. No, I think that. It's Manashah. Look at how you got it spelled in the English, right? And then look at how you got it spelled. This is what I want you to do. Let me come around to you. All right? Spirit of brotherhood, right? That's what I want you to do. This is ma-na-sha. So if you can erase this, right? I'm talking about like the whole connectors. Know what I mean, read what you got right here. Like each character. Know what I mean,
Ma-na-sha.
So what's this? Let's have a sound. You got me? Most High in Christ. Here we go. That made it nice and simple, man. Get a brother in. All right? Now you gotta just stick to the scene. Manasha means made to forget. So-called Cubans today. I mean, our brothers and sisters are I.S.U.P.K down in Cuba.
Right.
Can't forget about them, man. The white man is the devil. And he is harassing all of us. Oh, man. Enslaving all of us. I mean, what's on Christ? So you got.
Well, I know they said it was even they were doing those shots. They were doing so some of the Puerto Ricans, all those people. And, what do you call that? Giving them that disease.
Man, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what they're saying.
Like giving them disease.
Yeah, because what do you call that stuff?
Oh, experimenting with it.
Yeah, same thing that John Hopkins said he was going to the, like, they insane.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, man. All right, somebody, hold on, come back up here. How you gonna take a seat? He didn't tell you sit down. He just walked off the floor. He's like, I'm done. Oh shit! Yeah, he too much. Like we had a brother hand and everything. So like, goddamn, Go ahead. Oh, Yeshaya, you want to get up there?
Oh God, if I could.
Go ahead, get up there, Yeshaya. Let me get No. I'm gonna let you go next.
Okay, go.
I'm gonna let you go next, brother Glenn. You can go up there. You can put God. Now for General Mayaka Olive, this brother right here that's coming up, right? He a new brother in the school. This brother right here, I ain't helped the brother. And it's just such our spirit,
Right.
that this is our natural language, that the brother got the word right. He just looked at the board, he heard it, and he put it up there, and it was right. I was surprised, and his Assyrian was right. If I could too, sir. This brother right here, brother Glenn, right? That's his name, right? Brother Glenn, I'm getting it right? That's right. He can give me gag. Put up there, gag, G-A-D. And the Hebrew is God. So if you could put a dash, and if I could, right? If you can make it bigger, right? That's the last one we can only fit on this board for right now. You can make it as big as you need to make it. Yep, and it's the same way in the GAD. You got it? It's God in the Hebrew. That's how you pronounce it. And that's why I got you writing it out like that. That's how you actually say the tribe of God. The tribe of God. Right? Their name means truth. Truth. If you write you can put next to it. Put next to it, put truth. No, if you like next to it. I mean, because they their name ain't really big. No, not truth. 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 Like a troop. Like troopers and officers. Truth. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Native American Indians, so called. Tribe of God. And once again, I am going to repeat this. We're having a test for this next week. I know it's before the cookout. Don't sweat. And that cookout, you're going to know some Hebrew, though. I ain't going to ask you no questions at the cookout. It's going to be all brotherhood. I mean, but the week after that, we're going to go into the nations. We're going to have a test on that. The week after that, Lord willing, I mean, the week after that, we're going to get into, we're going to have a test for the Assyrian, But we're gonna get into formulating the sentences, man. Like, man, and once again, it's ISUPK at hotmail.com to get all the info you need for the class. Get every sheet. That means you can be right with us in class. I mean, to request the material for the class.
Right there.
Okay, you mixed up. Okay, the da. You mixed up the Assyrian da with the ancient da.
Okay, I thought you had to make the last letter.
Yeah, it's G-A-D. I mean, it's God, it's the God and the da, but it's connected. But you put the Assyrian da. There you go. That's the ancient da. That's how we get the shield. From da wa da, 2 triangles, King David's name. Now, if you could put the smiley face to the plural connector, that's how you say God. That's how you know it's pronounced God instead of God-da. All right, now let me check out your Assyrian. If I could, General, if you see the brother, he doing it himself. He's checking out the board, putting it up there. I ain't going too hard on the brother, but he got some Balawan the first time. I was surprised. I was like, well, damn. This one just light work for him. Go ahead.
Do the rest.
Huh?
I could do the rest.
Okay, no choice. You got it. Wow, so I'm ready to take ground on this.
So guys, you want me to recite that? You want us to recite the Hebrew? I mean the alphabet.
God. But I was gonna wait till we get down to words, so because I know the words is gonna take longer. But I'm glad you remind me, sir. Water. Here we go. Wait. Can help you out? Can help you out?
Okay, I know what you mean.
You see it. Now, yeah, right. Like that's how you actually write it out. I mean, just to make it a little easier. And it's still a bastard characteristics or letters. I mean, it ain't the ancient, it ain't us. Like, hey, that's not our spirit, that's Ashur spirit. I mean, here we go. All right, get a brother in. Most High in Christ, brother. Good. All right, don't sweat. Let's see what we got up here. Brother Mordecai, he said he's looking forward to being able to write in sentences. Me too. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to cussing the heathens out in Hebrew. That's what I really want. Walk past them and just say, "Oh God." That means brave. But I want to do that. Now, I mean, just walk past me, look at him, turn to my rib and say, "Aqua, something." Or aqua. Or I mean, you see these bastards or whatever. I want to say all of that in the Hebrew, man.
It's like Calabas said she was calling he said she was calling the Chinese man trash because what he was saying.
She was calling him garbage.
Garbage.
Most High in Christ. Calabas, Most High in Christ. All right, I'm gonna give y'all a little minute to write that down. But while we doing that, since obviously y'all to remind me, I'm gonna have some of y'all state your alphabet. All right, Yeshaya, you up first.
Oh, God.
Nah, I was sorry, cuz I was gonna give the time to write it.
All right, God, sir.
Go ahead, Yeshaya.
Abba, God, how was I?
Nice and loud. So
Okay,
so
God,
so if you
sir.
mess up, everybody can hear you.
Hey, God.
Go ahead, man.
Abba, God, how was I? Kataya kalamanasa apa kwara.
Nope.
Hold up, slack, hold up. Abba, God, how was I?
Come get the mic.
Man.
Mike, give you a little inspiration.
Man.
Get a trooper, Mike start speaking.
Hey, it's a lot.
Mike start speaking.
It's a lot.
Let the Hebrew speak. Both sides Hebrew speak.
Oh,
We're gonna let the Hebrew speak this alphabet. Come get the mic, man.
Oh, it kind of come.
Come on, you got it. Hold
Oh,
on, wait,
man.
it's a little tangled up in these cords. Lock me.
Man.
Nah, I got it. We ain't got to move a muscle, sir. You got it. Go ahead in front of the camera. Wait, you ain't gotta get in front of the camera. You go back. You step in
Okay,
front.
go. All right.
Like brothers and sisters, they can write that down.
Go. Okay.
You got it.
Okay.
You can't look at the
no,
board.
no.
It would be better if let's face this way.
Ah, yeah.
Okay.
Pop a sign to that door right there, brother. No, go ahead. You got it.
Shia. Okay. I, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, a, ha. Tza, kwa, ra, shata.
Get that brother there, man. Look. He was up the mic. Yeah, you know who up next. You know who up next. My brother, you want, go ahead, Avon.
So I can serve time check, 8:48.
Oh, damn, we got 10 minutes left. All right, we got, I mean, we got 4 more tribes to get. See. All right, I can not quite be. We got 4 more tribes to get. You got it, obviously, Yanaquan. Obviously, Yanaquan asked to take it. Let me get somebody up here and spit that alphabet, Hebrew. Come on, you got it. And let Yanaquan come get a picture. In the class, come on. The WAP, that means report. That means report. I still got that from council. The WAP. I wrote that thing down.
The what?
The WAP. That means report.
Oh my goodness, that's what he was saying.
Go ahead, Miami, you got it. The Hebrew alphabet, nice and loud, man. Siri.
What was it? What was it?
It was good, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, Miami.
Ba, ga, da, wa, ha, za, ka, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, za, kwa, Rashata.
All right. Now you did skip one thing. You mixed up your wa and the other one. I forget. Abagada hawazaka. So you mixed up your wa, and I believe the ha or the za. One of them was wrong. I was going to stop you, but I wanted to see how far you could get. You know what I mean? I spirit of brotherhood. You think you can do it again?
Ba, ga, da, wa, ba, ga, da, ha, wa. Za, ka, ta, ya, la, ma, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I, pa, kwa, tza, ra, tza,
Oh, yeah, you're right. Go ahead. You're right. Go ahead and take it off.
Rashata.
All right. What do you have wrong, sir?
I thought we skipped or something.
No, he was actually right. He was well. I thought he mixed up his pie and his design. Get a brother in. No blame. All right. Hold on. What you say? You said pie? Then design? No. What you looking at the board for, man? You got it. Go ahead and sit down. Get a brother in, man. I'm messing with you, man. That was wild. Brother Glenn, you want to try it? I'm not ready for that yet. You ain't ready for it yet? He said, my aunt said, pass. I'll let you pass. Matter of fact, now come up here, man. Grab this mic.
You just say look at the board. Because you don't know.
You just look at the board. You don't know it, but for this cause, because he got their damn the bottle wine so correct, so fast, you brother get to look at the board. Go ahead, take the mic, man. Cool. It's on you.
All right.
You about to start rapping, huh? Go ahead.
Ba, ga, da, ha, wa, da. Oh, yeah, was that?
It's ka.
Ka, ka,
You got the CH.
ka, like that.
Yeah, ka.
Ka,
Like you Hulk spit that.
Ha, ha, ha.
ta, ya, ka, la, ma, da, sa. What's it?
I. That's right.
I, pa, za, qua, ra, sa,
Ja.
sha, ta,
Ja.
da.
Everybody, hit the brother in. It's all English, man. All right, that's Rob. You know you up,
Which one you doing here? Which one you doing?
If you can get up there, sir. We need Ruben. We need Asher, Naphtali, and Yashakar. If I could. Come on, that's Rob. You got it.
Oh, God, sir.
You gotta face the door. Pastor Rob got a mighty voice, man. Damn door might fall off.
This is the door, my the windows right there.
What's the council? What the hell happened, Rob? Pastor Rob.
Like Tarzan, no.
You got it. It's on you.
Abagada Hawaza Ka Taya Ka Lama Nasad I Bantaza Kwara Shapa.
Damn right. That's how you do this song right there. No hesitation. I get the feelings sometimes. That was good right there. Come on, Abon, you up next. Listen, Abon, he good. Look, Abon first speaking, he brought out an article. I said, well, damn, that's a pretty advance, don't you think? and it was on the test. Like his article was pertaining to the test scriptures. That shit amazed me. I mean, that was amazing. I mean, like, give his brother a hand for that. I mean, I was like, well, damn, I should have thought that. But I didn't. All right? My brother got it. Go ahead, Abon. Come on.
Abagada hawa zakha taya kala manasa ipa tazakwa rashapa.
Man, that's an officer right there. That's an officer right there. Abon, your name is Foundation, Stone.
Strength, sir. Foundation, come.
Damn right. What's on Christ, man? You said it means strength?
Well, literally means stone, sir, but it's like metaphorically meaning like foundation.
Foundation. Oh, yeah. Damn right. Well, for sure. You grounded up in this view, brother.
Come.
Willing, of course. I mean, I'm not the most high. That was damn sure to why I brought that article. I was like, I'm looking back like, is he getting away with the article? I know he's not getting away with the article. And then he brought out the test scripture, and like, I said, oh, all right, he still is on the test. So that was wise. That was real clever right there. That was very intelligent, I mean. And he took a knee in his college, and they hated him for it. Give him by the hand, man. And that deserves some praise, man. Gosh, come on, man. That's what's up right there. That's a compliment. Look, man. I see why he's so straight. That damn voice is like, you know what, Pop is going to do that. I told you one time. Damn. Lord said they need to be you, and they need to be UPK. Like, jeez, most high Christ, man. All right. If anybody want to call in, it's 515-605-9379. I mean, that's the call-in number. We're going to try to fit in these last four tribes. I mean, Reuben is the Seminole Indians, Ra'alban, and the Hebrew. Once again, this is a recap. We should already have this. We went through it the other weeks, but just in case somebody missed it. we recapping because we taking that test for next week, Lord willing.
God.
My Yahweh, Ratazah Yahweh, but the Most High wants, he appoints. Or I can say, my Yahweh, Ratazah Yahweh, what the Most High wants. What I just said was what Most High wants, he appoints. What Most High wants, he appoints. And then just now I said, but the Maha said what the Most High wants. I mean, he appoints. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, ain't good there, but also Most High will, sir.
That's what it's used for, like the Most High will it. I mean, like Lord will it. I mean, I couldn't get the I could actually make it a different way too, but it wouldn't exactly be that. I mean, it's like it would be like a broken sentence, like the Lord will do something. But this would have to do something in the sentence. I would just be saying the Lord will, and it's not like Lord willing. Not like if the Lord appoints it. If he wants it, he appoints it. It would be like an unfinished sentence. Me trying to say the Lord will do something. But what we just said, like Oscar was saying, is used for the Most High willing, or Lord willing. I mean,
okay.
Right. Since Seminole Indians, their name means see it's a sun.
Right under.
Yeah, if you could put yeah, you can do it however you want to do it. See it's a sun, and then if you could put it in the ancient and the Assyrian, sir. We can try to fit it in. We probably ain't gonna be able to. It's 8:58. But next week we'll have this test for it. Week after that, we're going into the Assyrian. Okay, okay, next week we're going to go into the Assyrian too. Right, kind of kind. You got it, sir. Just, the Assyrian and the ancient on how to write it. Now, like I was saying, right? So next week after we take the test, we're going to start learning the Assyrian. I mean, start learning the nations. Start learning the nations. I mean, we went over it a little bit before, but we're gonna go over it again. We're gonna have a test on that the week afterwards, if the Most High will. I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
so I gotta write who they are too, right?
Yeah, you got who they are. You got the Seminole Indians if I could, so they're actually up there already.
Okay.
I just need you to put it in the how to say their name in the ancient and the Assyrian, like how to write it up in the ancient and the Assyrian.
So
it's Rahalban.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It's a son or see is? It is.
See, it's a son. You forgot the if I could, sir, the S on the it's.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Right. About it too, true.
Go on.
Damn right. I.S.U.P.K soldier. Damn right. All praises to the Most High, man. Bearing witness to these times of the rebuilding of our nation is truly righteous. Get that brother in, man. That was some good words, some truthful words. I ain't got no more callers calling in. What we got on Facebook? He said, I need help with the Assyrian because it looked different in the Bible. Okay. If you what you need is a Hebrew alphabet sheet, right? The Hebrew alphabet sheet, that's the actual Assyrian as it is in the Bible. Now, it's some that when you pull it up on the phones, it looks very weird. It's like straight lines, and then you got to try to make out what it is, whether it's a na or a ka. I mean, at the end of it. But that's the only thing about the phones. And your rod is kind of jammed up, if I could. So. Your rod.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I figured. I figured. Well, I should know.
So like, that's the wrong rod. That's the Assyrian. I do that too. I be mixing them up because we didn't study both of them. I had to check myself. Like, what the hell is this? Oh man. But those, yeah, Most High Christ is damn right. All right. Now, as y'all know, So next week, like I was saying, we'll have a test for the tribes. Okay. Seeing as we couldn't get them all in this week, I really don't want to push it back because I want to get us into speaking these sentences. I mean, but it may give y'all a little bit of time to try and look into how to formulate a sentence. I mean, not to mention, I got some worksheets for us too. It's second grade. Don't be ashamed. We got to learn it again as little children. It's second grade English. How to form sentences. I even got the traces. Remember, we used to trace out A, B, C, D. We got all of that. Yeah, I got the tracing out for the Ra, for the Ga, all that. Ancient and the Assyrian. You can trace it out. You give it to your kids, let them do it. You know, we grown up as need it, but just have it. You know what I mean? Now, and we got how to form, and I got some second grade worksheets on how to formulate a sentence. So we're gonna be taking that and using it with the Hebrew. You know what I mean? And I gotta talk to the general Kabbalah now, get it approved first and foremost, but I'm gonna make sure that we get everything we need on how to formulate Hebrew sentences. Because it's like the Naphtali and the Qual, different things we need to formulate a Hebrew sentence correctly, making sure it's in the past, present, and future tense, making sure it's the right gender, making sure it's pertaining to the right number of people. And I'm waiting to get this approved too. I got to call him. Malachi chapter 1, verse 3. When the Lord said he loved Jacob and hated Esau. Oh, in the Hebrew, brother, I just need one word, and it's la'ah. But it's how they have it that makes me have to get it checked. Because the way the word is, I know it's la'ah, because he's saying, was he not the brother of Jacob? But how it is, I gotta get what it means. Because in English it's saying was not Esau the brother of Jacob. But in Hebrew, it's saying something brother. Like it's saying la'ah something and then ak, meaning brother. So it's trying to say was not the brother. But how it is, it looks like it's saying is not the brother. As if the Lord is like being sarcastic with it. So I want to get it approved. But other than that, I got every other word broken down, brother, waiting for y'all. Matter of fact, I'm going to say it right now. I mean, just give it to y'all. This something real brief. In fact, I got it right here. But before we end the class, while the brother putting them up.
Is that right?
Go ahead.
What's wrong?
So like,
I want to ask for a rock or Ruben on Hebrew.
he's spelling it out for you right now.
Is that right?
Oh, you ain't put up the ancient?
No, the word.
Oh yeah, I didn't put it in yet. That's fine.
But that's how you spell Reuben in the Hebrew. Ra'ah bond. And it would be R-A, it would be Ra, R-A-A-W, or A-H-W. It's easier for you that way. B-A-N. Oh man, this ain't it. Let me get, I got it right here. Let me say this for y'all, man. This is Malachi chapter 1, verse 2. I got 1 verse 2 broken down, so lock it. And I'm working on 1 verse 3. This is what the Lord said in Hebrew. I'm just going to read it to y'all in Hebrew, and y'all can go read it if y'all download the Blue Letter Bible. Go ahead, somebody else have something you want to say? Oh, you trying to get the brother attention? No sweat. It says, this is Malachi chapter 1 verse 2 in the Hebrew, while the brother's putting that up. It says, Ahathia, Athakam, Amar, it says, Amar Yahweh, Wa Amartham, Bama, Ahab, Tanawa, Halawa'ah, which is the one I need. It says Halawa'ah, I.S.U.P.K, which is Esau, La-Yaiqua, which is Jacob, Na'am Yahweh, Wa'ahab, Wa'ahab Yahweh. Now, now I can't wait to break this down for y'all in the up and coming classes. I'm gonna say it again though while the brother get the rest of it before we end the class. This is what the Lord said to Yasharal, to Israel, all right? And Malachi chapter 1, verse 3, talking about, and he was, I had to get this checked, but it sounded like he was checking Israel while he was saying it. Because of the halawa'ah, like it was not. Matter of fact, somebody give me Malachi chapter 1, verse 2. It sounds like he, now, this is the thing, the Lord, he shows us that he loves us, but he be checking the hell out of us. And I must say that, man. Just like when he said, I am who I am. He gave us his name, but right before that, he checked the hell out of Moses by saying, I am who I am. Like, who are you to ask me my name? I am that brother. I am the Most High. I am who I am. I be who I be. You know who I be. Okay. That's Israel for sure. You know who I be. But basically along the lines. Right, Khan. All right, we probably ain't gonna be able to get it all in. So you have to net value, so you can leave it there. We ain't gonna be able to give it all in. Read Malachi chapter 1, verse 2, you shy.
Malachi chapter 1, verse 2. I have loved you, said the Most High. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
So the Lord, read from the top. Bring it down for you. Go ahead.
Malachi chapter 1, verse 2. I have loved you.
I have loved you. Ahabtiyah. Abakum. That's what he's saying. I have loved you. Go ahead. Ahabtiyah Abakum. Go ahead.
Sir. Said the Most High.
Ya'amarthum. Okay. Amor Yahweh. I skipped the line. Amor Yahweh. Say the Most High. Go ahead.
Yet ye say.
Hold on. Why Amarthum? That's and you said. Go ahead.
Wherein hast thou loved us?
By ma ahab the now. Wherein by ma is what? By is in. So in what love you us? Because now it is us. The thought is you and the ahab is love. Go ahead.
Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
So this is what it says. Halawa'ah, or is not, or was not brother. Go ahead. Go ahead. And it said Esau Jacob's brother. So let me read what it says. Halawa'ah, I-S-H-A la Halawa'ah, I-S-H-A la Yahweh. Was not Esau brother, or was not brother Esau to Jacob. Go ahead.
Said the Most High.
Na'am Yahweh. Go ahead.
Yet I love Jacob.
Wa'ahab. Salakia. Wait. Hold up. I can't skip that. Na'am Yahweh. Na'am is declared. The Most High ain't just say it, but he declares. Read it again.
Yet I love Jacob.
Yahweh ahab Yahweh. Yet he said and declared I love Jacob. And we're gonna get that in the up and coming weeks. But that's heavy. That was heavy. Now the Lord said it. Like that's all there. He ain't just say I say it. He said I declare that I love Jacob. All right. I.S.U.P.K soldier says, seeing my brothers and sisters getting this work and studying and training the Hebrew way, I thank the Lord for life, being able to live in these times and no longer just reading about them in the prophets. That's for damn sure.
Right.
I mean, so
is this right?
That ain't right.
Sure.
Ashar. Yashar is wrong. You got the Assyrian part wrong. So. It's a lie here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm only laughing because
I'll keep doing it. I keep doing
I keep doing it too. It's a lie. We go to. All right, but
Okay, I'm gonna do the last one.
Okay, all right. While the brother's doing the last one, right?
I'm gonna do the let's say
Real fast. Real fast. While the brother's doing the last one, once again, I hope to see everybody in 2 weeks, Lord willing, even myself, at the barbecue in New York. I mean, but we're gonna have a test that Friday, nigga. Lord, we have to test that Friday for these words. I mean, and I'm gonna give y'all the actual last one. I'm gonna give y'all one credit to the test, the last try. I mean, which is Yashakar, which is Issachar. Even though we went over it already, I'm gonna give y'all credit for Issachar because we couldn't get it in today. I mean, so I'm gonna give y'all that one. All right. But even though you're gonna write it on the board, but just because we couldn't go through it, all right? I give y'all credit for Issachar, so don't worry about that. But everything else got to be right. You got to know what they mean, especially because we went over it 2 weeks straight. Got to know what his name means, who they are today, and how to write their names in the Syrian.
So what does it mean?
Not foul. You're actually missing the pa and you're not Pathalia in your ancient. You're missing the pa. Nope. I mean in the Syrian, it's like I did say the ancient.
Oh, you're right. Not yeah. It's like
You got an I too. That was wrong. You gotta take out the I.
Nah, and then not right?
All right, with that being said, like I said, we're gonna have the test next week, and then we're gonna do the nations. Lord willing, a week after that.
No, that's the file, yeah. So,
no, that wasn't the file. That was I. Now the week after that, and then after that, Lord willing, we start forming these sentences. And a year out, a year from today, brother. Today is I'm gonna put this on my calendar. It's a while. So a year from today, Kanamakan, is the 7th month and the 20th day. If we still here, if Christ don't return, we're gonna see how far we got in speaking these sentences. How good we can cuss heathens out. I mean, meaning able to say our language and say those words. I mean, and how good we are with our own language. Lord willing. My Yahweh, Salakia, my Yahweh, Ratazah Yahweh. What the Lord wants, he appoints. All right. With that being said, we're gonna pass the class over to priest and officer. Above, the stone, the strength, the foundation. That's good. And everybody should clap too. I mean, you should be two brothers or a brother and sister clapping at the end of the class. You understand?
Come on, God.
No sweat. Come on,
I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K, start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After the 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can read about that in Numbers chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. Means 10th in the Hebrew ma'ashira. 10% of any penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for the priest. Not mandatory whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. The memorial of blowing of trumpets. First day of the 7th month. This year will be Wednesday, September 20th. You can read about that in Leviticus chapter 23, verses 24 through 25. Also, we have a cookout August 5th Harlem, New York, Marcus Garvey Park. Damn right. August 5th, Harlem, New York, Marcus Garvey Park. Okay, be there. Start around the afternoon. That's on a Saturday. All right. Is it the 5th? The 5th. Saturday, August 5th, in Marcus Garvey Park, Harlem, New York. All right, be there. All right, in the afternoon, come down, your family, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians only. No heathens allowed. Okay. Remind Ak and Akwa to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pant, headband, and scarf. With that, I majum, which means stand.
We're gonna just get a salute out.
Okay. Come. Men of Israel, we're going to give one courtesy salute. I majum Shabbat. I majum Barak. Yahweh. We just said in English was the Most High, in the name of Yahweh, bless you all, masculine plural in the English, or the Most High in the name of Jesus, bless you all in the bastard tongue, of course. Yahweh, which means hands down. Sar. Turn to face the sisters. Men of Israel, we're going to give the sisters one courtesy salute. I majum Shabbat. I majum Barak. Yahweh Shamar. Yahweh Shamar. Bahashim Yahweh Shai. What we just said for the sisters online was the Most High watch over you all, feminine plural, in the name of Yahweh Shai. The Most High watch over you all, feminine plural, in the name of Jesus in the bastard tongue. Yajmatah, hands down, class dismissed.
Sir, you want to leave the setup for